You are listening to Bedtime Dreamy Tales. Please make sure you have subscribed to our channel for new story. Story title, Lunar Guardian, Milo's Quest. Under a cloak of night, where the moon bathed the world in a silver glow, Milo, the Moonlight Knight, stood atop the highest tower of his castle, gazing into the heavens. The stars, his ancient guides, flickered ominously, whispering of an unseen peril. Suddenly, a streak of light fractured the sky, and several stars fell to the earth, their brilliance dimming with distance. Milo knew this was no ordinary celestial event. It was a call to action, a quest that only he, with his lunar-granted strength, could undertake. He donned his armor, crafted from the very essence of moonlight, and mounted his steed, a creature as pale as the night's guardian above. Before embarking, the wise sage of the castle bestowed upon Milo a talisman, an orb that glimmered with the captured light of the fallen stars. "This will guide you to their essence," she whispered, her eyes reflecting the starlight. Milo rode into the night, following the talisman's gentle pull. His journey led him through forests where shadows danced and whispered of fear, across rivers that mirrored the star's sorrow, and over mountains that reached towards the heavens, yearning for their lost lights. As the night deepened, Milo encountered the denizens of darkness, shadow creatures born from the absence of light. Their forms were elusive, shifting between the tangible and the unseen, their eyes glinting with malice. The first of these creatures ambushed him in a narrow pass, where the moon's light touched not the ground. Drawing his sword, forged from the heart of a meteorite and bathed in the moon's glow, Milo stood firm. The battle was fierce, the clashing of steel against the formless essence of his foes. With each strike, Milo's sword gleamed brighter, its connection to the moon empowering his blows. He realized that these creatures, while formidable, shrank back from the pure light of his blade, their strength waning under its luminance. With courage as his shield, Milo pushed forward, driving the shadows away. He knew now that these creatures were drawn to the fallen stars, seeking to extinguish their light forever. His resolve hardened. He would not let the darkness prevail. The talisman led Milo to a hidden valley, a place where the moon's light barely touched, shrouded in an almost tangible darkness. Here, the air thrummed with the power of the shadow creatures, their essence saturating every stone and whispering from every shadow. In the heart of the valley, Milo found the fallen stars, trapped within a cage of shadows, their light dim but unyielding. Guarding them was the Shadow Lord, a being of pure darkness, whose form was ever-changing, a void where no light could penetrate. Milo faced the Shadow Lord, knowing this was the culmination of his quest. Words of an ancient spell, taught by the wise sage, passed his lips, and the moon's light converged upon his sword, transforming it into a beacon of pure lunar essence. The battle that ensued was a tempest of light and darkness, a struggle of hope against despair. With a final, mighty thrust, Milo pierced the heart of the Shadow Lord, shattering its form. As it dissipated, the cage of shadows crumbled, releasing the stars. Their light, once dim, now burst forth, illuminating the valley with a brilliance that rivaled the moon itself. Milo gathered the liberated stars, placing them gently within the talisman. As their light merged, the orb burst into a radiant glow, casting beams that pierced the night, reaching up to the heavens. One by one, the stars ascended, returning to their rightful place in the sky, their light stronger and more beautiful for having known darkness. The journey back to the castle was a procession of light, with creatures of the night stepping aside in reverence. Upon his return, Milo was hailed as a hero, the guardian who had ventured into the heart of darkness and returned with the light. The wise sage welcomed him back, her eyes shining with pride. "You have learned the true essence of courage," she said. "Not the absence of fear, but the resolve to face the darkness, to fight for the light." Milo looked up at the stars, now twinkling serenely in the night sky, a testament to his journey. He realized that the quest had changed him, not just as a knight but as a beacon of hope. For in the darkest of times, it was the light within, fueled by courage and strength, that would shine the brightest. As the moon ascended higher into the night, Milo stood once more atop the tower, not as a watcher but as a protector, a Moonlight Knight, whose light would forever guard against the darkness, ensuring that the stars would never fall again. Through his journey, Milo not only battled the physical manifestations of darkness, but also the shadows within, learning the true meaning of courage. His tale, a blend of myth and a metaphor for the eternal struggle between light and darkness, serves as a reminder that even in the deepest night, there is always a light waiting to be kindled. If you like this story, please give this video a like and comment below with your thoughts. See you in the next story.